It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Now on one sideline, look at the Jets head coach. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in week 2. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His guys were winners in week 1, and you know they'd love to begin the year with back-to-back victories.
Graham Gano to kick off.
With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Here's Graham Gano to get us started. And we're off in Arlington. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
He didn't get the full chance to build on his MVP runner-up season. An injury ended 2024 after just 8 games. Dak's got a few more weapons around him. He's got a new head coach, play caller, and at this stage of his career, he's got to make the most of it.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Tyler Nubin with the tackle.
4 yards.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 30-yard line.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Yeah!
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder.
A 46-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by one of only a handful of career starts. I know you covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
You know, Kate, his chef days might be coming to a close, but he still got a chance to cook in Pittsburgh last year. And he did have a winning record in 11 starts. He also threw 3 times as many touchdowns as picks. And that's why this opportunity and this door is opened in New York.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long.
Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Dak off the play fake. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Dak now from the gun. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They take the handoff. Now Prescott. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Low right side is caught by Robinson. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Brought down by Savon Revel. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Once more, it's Wilson. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. Boys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And they get to him again. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
A loss of 6. It's now 3rd and 13.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm He started game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Tracy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now here comes the New York offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
315. Cut.
Running with Scannaboo. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Wilson now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Lady.
Ross is cooking again. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32.
1st down, Giants.
Throwing again, here's Wilson. This one's to Slayton, left side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Throw is caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Wilson to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown. The Giants get a late score and tie it before the half. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants take the lead on that successful kick.
7, Cowboys 6. Graham Gano to kick off.
Gano ready to send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Brings in the lob pass. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now, with a first down following that last play. Finds him on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. In a good spot here, second and inches.
It's second and inches.
They'll pitch it to Robinson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Cowboys with their first shot inside the red zone. They've got first and 10 from the 20. From the red zone now. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Prescott here from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Final taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So not an enviable third and very long. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
Yeah, here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
A 49-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
That field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's our second week in studio, second week of the NFL season. Lots to get to, so let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. The Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And this is Christian Watson. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Packers are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Jaylen Warren. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. This one's gone to half. They're all square at 17 apiece. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's last year's MVP, Josh Allen. One of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. The Bills have the lead at the half in a battle of teams looking to avoid starting 0-2. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
Here's Tracy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in this second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. Complete left side to Robinson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
14.
Russ looking to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's into the hands of Singletary. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
And Singletary off the option. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Russ setting to throw. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
And it's 3rd down.
Now here's Russ. Ooh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
To see it happen, one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
1 yard.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
To get to work on offense. And gotta imagine, Brock, there's an appreciation for the conviction they had going for it on 4th down the last drive. Just didn't have the results they needed.
You know, so many teams, and really the data today tells you to have a 4-down mindset, Kate, especially when you cross midfield. We'll be curious if they've got that kind of conviction after missing on the last one.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Wilson looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Now Wilson on the play fake. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Thrown right, and it's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Offense headed back now for Dallas. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series.
On him quick, and they bring it down. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. Wait.
From the gun is Prescott. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
He was taken down.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Dak to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. A 27-yard look here.
A 27-yard.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's Robinson on a slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 14
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First down, Giants.
380!
On first down, this is Singletary. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Caught quickly on the slant. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
A gain of 15.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Offense is set. First and 10. Coming right is Singletary. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers, just the element they needed to spring that run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw from Wilson. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So that brings up second down. Throwing again is Russ. Hits him on the out route. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a fourth quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Let's see what Wilson has planned here. 2-point try coming up.
The Giants.
All right, they're going to throw for it.
2-point conversion.
And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. Well, you told me this before, Brock. That decision, all about the math right there. 2-point lead doesn't do them much good. They wanted the field goal difference, but instead, the lead stays at 1.
Yeah, it's about math and it's about time because we're in the final frame of this game. Unless we go to overtime, and I don't think you and I would mind that too much. Now it's all about getting a stop here, and their defense has no margin for error. Got to keep them out of field goal range now.
First down now, ball at the 33. First down, here's Dak. Go to the right side, is caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys trail by just 1. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Yeah!
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Giants ready to take over again on offense. Their defense held, clinging to the slimmest of leads, Brock, and now that lead entrusted to this offense, asking them to just run out that clock.
And now the last thing this offense wants to do, really the only thing it can't do, is make an unforced error and turn it over.
Hey! Drink the team!
They give up the gut to Singletary. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Line 90! 36 power.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And this one does not go far. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Here he is to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock the field through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Gano ready to send this away. Return starts from the 16. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Cowboys about set to take over. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
28-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves him in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
19, Giants 16.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. The Giants using their first timeout. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. That's completed right side. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York.
Giants first down.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. I tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker he delivers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 14. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's Robinson on a slant. And he's nearly going to get the 1st down, Brock. It looks like this one makes it up to about the 21-yard line.
A gain of 10.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Throwing now. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Russ is cooking again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he does get them the first before going out. Just over 20 seconds to play.
That's another Giants first down.
Once more, it's Wilson. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. And they'll pause things with a timeout. Just 10 seconds remaining in overtime.
First down. A gain of 30.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Wilson to throw again. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And a timeout's called with only 5 ticks remaining in overtime. This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And we're going to keep playing on in OT.
They sure gave him a chance, Kate. They went for the field goal that could have won the game. Safe to say, and this is the hard part about it being a kicker, is that image is going to flash through his head for a long time. But for now, we play on. Let's go.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. What?
First down. Here's Dak. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. So to the chagrin of everybody who came to watch, Brock, home and visiting fans alike, we're going to leave here without a winner or a loser. After 4 quarters and overtime of evenly matched football, this game concludes in a tie. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Goodbye, everybody. Hope to see you again real soon.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the New York Giants. And here's Russell Wilson finding his top target. That's Malik Neighbors. 39 yards for the touchdown. 4 quarters plus overtime, and we could not get a winner. This one ends in a tie. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers at home to take on Washington. And this is Christian Watson. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Devon Achane. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone, a 10-yard touchdown run. The Dolphins get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.